Well, it's two knots in a row. Bear with me here. I don't know. I guess my internet company is doing some weird something. I don't know. At least it was a good spot to stop. Nobody missed anything. I actually took a restroom break and came back and everything was over. So, connection issues? Yeah and no. Honestly, my internet's phenomenal right now. Other than, apparently, my internet company wanted to restart my router. Like, everything looks good now. Like, I was, like, all good in between. Like, then all of a sudden my router restarted. Which means the internet company's doing random maintenance. Okay, so let's hope that doesn't happen again. Again, nobody missed anything. I literally just traveled to Finale to try to turn these in before I started more roulette. What a time. Hopefully we don't have any more of those tonight. If so, I'll call it, but hopefully we shouldn't, and knock on wood, we don't. It's so awful because it clips both videos so badly. Welcome back, Tim. Nick cut out. Yeah and no. I don't know. It's random internet maintenance. I don't know. Chaz, what's up? Yeah, if you want to come along and with the roulette, it's fun. So how's it going, Chaz? You missed Bellsprout by like this much. Part of it was my fault, and I'm sorry. You have been wanting Bellsprout, yeah. I should have even said anything. But, yeah, definitely glad to have you, Chaz. Saeed, hello. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty tired, but glad to hear from you, Saeed. How are you? Hopefully you've had a good day, and hopefully things are going pretty swell for you. What is this? Ugh. Somebody's upset with me right now for doing this. Just avert your eyes. I could sell that. Little. Let's check it out. I've been using the 2B pod for a little bit anyway. Ramadan. I feel like I know what it is, but at the same time, I don't know if I actually know what it is. But I love this minion. Oh my god. Does it do anything? I don't know. Okay. Get a little switch key. Get some gears turned in a different direction. So close to level 73. So, Cruz, are you actually online at the moment? Oh, there we go. For some reason, it's not letting me add you to the party. I understand, Tim. Thanks for jumping in on this, second part of the continuation of last night's stream. It's like a continued. Yeah, I don't really know what the problem is right now. Hope you have a great evening and morning to you as well. And also, hope that you also have a good one tomorrow. Okay, there we go. I'll go ahead and get the duty finder going. So we basically got a lot of things I can do, but I'm just gonna kind of keep it between trials, leveling, and the 50, 60, 70. Let's go 50, 60, 70. Actually, beforehand, is there anything that you possibly don't need to do, just in case? I don't want you to have to come along if you don't want to on a certain thing. And this is going to be the only 3 I do tonight with the Gunbreaker, because I do actually have more of the story content that I want to play through before I get out of here tonight. I want to play through more of the Gunbreaker story. I'm going to do these Beast Trap quests, but I can do this literally while the queue are going down or anything like that. I just don't want to drag you into something you don't want to be into. So I'm just going to be like doing the 50, 60, 70, the trials, and then the leveling with the Gunbreaker tonight. Welcome back to as well, Rez. And sorry about that random whatever that was. I really have no explanation. Like, my internet is completely good, completely fine. It was beforehand. And, you just have Ninja and Warrior to level. I mean, I'm gonna go as Gunbreaker, but it's up to you. Good to go as anything. Okay, cool. But yeah, I don't know. It has to be some kind of like weird maintenance going down with my internet company. Hopefully we don't have that happen again anytime soon. Gonna quickly just accept these as the fast as I can. Also, might have another quest in this tonight. I don't really know about that. We will be wrapping the Beast Trap quests up for the Pixies tonight. So there's that as well. Oh, shit. I see one of you. See two of you. Where's the third one, though? This one's a little sneaker, and he's doing a good job. No, not a good enough job. So Rez, I know you're a Mortal Kombat fan as well. Have you by chance watched the Mortal Kombat Legends film with about Scorpion? I'm thinking about renting it this weekend. I read some reviews on it, and there's some people that talked it up really big, but then there's a lot of people that was like, don't waste your time, just rent it, don't buy it. I've been very, very, very curious about that film. It's an animated film, but it's supposed to be like partial origin story to like Scorpion, and I don't know what else other than that. I know there's some other tournament for Earthrealm being held as well. That's basically literally all I know. What's that? It's just some like Mortal Kombat film. It's like I said, that's basically literally all I know. Is it? Yeah, it's animated. But it's like a weird animation from what I've seen. It kind of looks like the old Batman films. Like the old animated Batman films. I guess the same Batman films that they have now. The animation for Batman animated films really hasn't changed much. But, yeah, it's animated though. It's been so long since I've been in here. Like, I legitimately do not remember the last time I was in here. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Bet it's good. I'm really hoping so. I've really wanted to see it, but I've actually not seen it, so I really don't know. Ah, shit. Double shit. Here we go. They're the kind of force you to take this place pretty slow. What the hell? Where did our healer even go? Oh my god, this pull's gotta be, it's gotta become much more. That was horrible. Everybody's running every which direction. I don't even know where the hell our healer was. I like that theme going on in here, though. Healer had aggro on one. That's not good. Honestly, that probably means that the healer was using, we're probably gonna just have to do small pulls. It's kind of like seemingly the whole gist of all this. I don't really want to, but... Dear God. Just stand still, quit moving, and quit using, like, arena healing spells. Jeebers. There we go. Double shit. Why is our healer? Oh god, it's their first time in here. Now everything makes sense. Ah, shit. Should have saved that a little while ago. Damn it. Might be over for us here. I meant to save that fucking, that Aurora, and I used it way too early. Yeah, it's over. Damn it! Sorry about that, but it was going so good. I'm gonna have to save that Aurora next time. We probably could have got it right there if I would have just saved that Aurora. I used it way too early. I wasn't really thinking, I just kind of like nestled it in like a random combo there. Oh, it's all good, Cruz. We both tried. Honestly, we would have probably got through it if I would have just saved that Aurora. Like I said, I used it way too early. I used it when I didn't need it. When I needed it, I didn't have it. Oh, shit. This is it. We did it. Sweet. Much better that time around. Got that level up. Yeah, they tried. Wasn't the best. It could have went worse for sure. But I'm pretty sure it was their first time in here as well. So, with that being said, at least we cleared it without too many troubles. I am definitely gonna have to didn't notice they were new. That's good. And yeah, I didn't notice they were new at first either. I noticed it right there at the end when they were like watching the cutscenes. And thank you for the player accommodation. I'm gonna have to take a very quick restroom break, so give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay. That's why you don't tank. Plus your... Tanking really isn't that bad. My biggest problem with some of the things is I'm mostly DPS, so sometimes, especially like mostly playing newer content as well. So my problem is sometimes when I get tossed in the curve, it's one of the reasons why I like to dabble in tanking. I much rather prefer to heal or DPS, but I still like to dabble in tanking, mainly just because sometimes you get reminded of certain things in the game that you just forgot about, like mechanics, so to speak, like Sastasha there on hard. There's so many mechanics in that fight that I'd just completely forgotten about. It's been so long since I've been in there. It's not that relevant. I don't often get thrown into the gulf of doing it. The ones I don't like the most, probably, though, are probably trials, which I'm gonna do. Leveling's hit and miss. Just depends on where I gotta go. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's a hit and miss kind of thing. Wow, insta-Q. I prefer healer more than tank, which is weird. When I played World of Warcraft, I was always healer or tank. One of my mains was a healer, but I did tank a lot too. I had a double-bladed or dual-wielding warrior. But I don't know, it's not necessarily what I like to do nowadays. I much prefer DPS, but I do still enjoy tanking here. Again, the biggest thing for me in liking tanking is mainly just the reminder of certain mechanics to certain content. Looks like I gotta main tank this, the other tank's first run. I think what zombie not too long ago, the gunbreaker accidentally hit. Woo! Sounds like a spicy Tom for sure is. That was easy. Went super quick. It's honestly been quite a while since I've done Leviathan as well. You can give it to the other tank, Paradox there. You did pretty good for your first run. Didn't die. Didn't do anything too crazy. was fun though. So after this, I'm gonna do the leveling roulette. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits on the roulette for the night and kind of like go into the story a little bit of the Gunbreaker. We got pretty far into it last night, but it didn't get too far. And thank you for the player combination. Okay, it got it. For some reason it said not complete. It just threw me off a little bit. I might even have a quest here again after all this tonight, so that's another possibility. So what do you think about Gunbreaker as? Huh, I used to know I didn't have to use. Oh man, I'm hoping I can actually beat this guy before this. Come on. Damn it, I did it again. Gonna have to do it now. I'll do that fight here in a second. I know you said you didn't like tanking, but just, you know, outside of that, what did you think about it? And Dave from Canada, thank you so much for following on Twitch. And sorry for being so late for seeing that. I don't even know if the notification went off. I've been so like in sync with the stream. So it looks like we have another possible new healer doing cutscene. Not too new with this one. We came in here last night, I believe. Yeah, definitely came in here last night. Oh my god, healer, what are you doing? Jeepers. I get being new sometimes, but healing and playing healer means you gotta heal. It's part of it. Think tanking's for you, I understand. It has its perks. It also has its not so perks. The only thing about it is, like, the pulls sometimes, like, people have to regard, like, what's going on in a battle and what is actually happening in the battle. And it just seems, sometimes it just doesn't seem to happen. Like, sometimes the mechanics of these games just don't seem to click for people. I mean, it can be a harder concept, I guess, to learn sometimes, though. You know, especially people that don't normally play MMOs or play games where, like, you literally have to, like, be relied on. Sometimes people, you know, like to switch it up. You know, it's one of the cool things about this game. They give you the opportunity to switch things up. Like, sometimes, oh my god, healer, what are you doing? You're doing it again. You gotta heal. You gotta heal. What are you doing? Ugh. I might have to just take it a lot slower. They are new. At least new to healing. At least new to Salmal. So I'm just gonna have to take it slower. A lot slower. But yeah. That's fun though. It's okay. You're doing a good job, Cruz. Like, that's twice, like, things went Alri and you were just, like, still winging it. We're gonna take it a lot slower, though, just to take it a little easier on this healer. I don't want to overwhelm him. I know how that can get very stressful. Still salty. Yeah, I feel you there. Gunblade, I know they did it because they needed another tank role, but it does, I hate to say, make more sense if it were to have been a DPS role. Only have one sword DPS. Dude, if you count Red Mage. Well, Red Mage is like range. I don't understand what you mean. Honestly, I need to get back to my Samurai sometime. It's been, honestly, I've been thinking about it. You know, earlier, Asuna on Discord was actually asking me what my next DPS class was going to be. Or what class, rather, that I was going to do next after get Gunbreaker up. And though I'm not setting anything in stone to what I'll do next, but I've been thinking about getting back to my Samurai. At least getting to a point where I can get like all the role quests like finished. Cause that's a good thing where I'm at now with like the Gunbreaker. I can like get into the the tank like role quest missions. Come on, heal, you gotta heal. But yeah, I would like to be able to get them all finished. Also haven't played Samurai in a very long time. I wonder what it's like now. How long has it been? You played Samurai, didn't you, Rez? Like, how long, if so, like, I'm pretty sure you did. But yeah, if so, how long has it been since you played it? Do Ninja or Dragoon? I don't think I could do Dragoon, honestly. There's a part of me that feels like there's a nostalgic part of my body that would love it. But honestly, I don't really think that I could ever do Dragoon. I don't know. Ninja, maybe. It looks like a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of people play it. And I like to compare the playthrough. Like, I know a lot of people like say they're different, but I like to compare Ninja to Samurai. They look like they have a lot of similar gameplay. But I don't know if I'll ever be able to do Dragoon though. You play Samurai on and off? I thought you did. Ah, shit. Forgot our healer was new and I accidentally started the fight a little early. I am gonna die for sure. Maybe not. Same as your main, but for now you're running other great group or raid group. I feel ya. Good deal. Honestly, Dancer looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it has a lot of perks. Play ranged mage VS, feels dangerous. Sounds interesting. But yeah, Dancer looks like a lot of fun. I've never actually played it. Maybe one day. Like, I do like to play the new classes. Like, I remember in Stormblood I played both Red Mage and Samurai, and I enjoyed both of them. But I don't know, yeah, it would be really interesting for sure to do that sometime. Okay, and with that, it's going to be the end of my little roulette run there. I'm going to finish up these Beast Tribe quests, see what's going to happen with this at the end of this, and then hit up the story. Get a little chapter of that played through before I end everything tonight here. You like seeing the big numbers as Samurai? I feel you there. It's been a very long time. Was that you, Cruz? It was. Thank you for the help with that. It went pretty quick. But yeah, I'd like to get a little whirly-dirly with a dancer sometime soon. Right now, my biggest focus is actually mostly trying to work on the classes that I've been working on. Needless to say. The rotation is fun. People complain about Samurai's rotation. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I played, so I can't say too much, but honestly, the rotation seemed pretty straightforward for, like, that was one thing about Samurai and Red Mage, like, they had really straightforward, like, rotation, which is, it may sound weird, it could be my biggest thing with not Samurai, but Gunbreaker right now. Gunbreaker has a pretty straightforward rotation as well, but it also has loads of extra unnecessary moves that are very, very, very plentiful. Like, just for instance, loads of them, there are two things focused on. Getting rid of your aggro, so if you're off tank, the main tank can get things, or building your aggro just in case you are the main tank. Your full-on attacks are pretty nice. There's a few, not too many, actual, like, I can't think of the word right now, but, AoE moves. You got a few AoE moves, not too many, but you're focused around, like, you know, basically Keen Edge, Brutal Shell, Solid Barrel, Burst Strike, and then, you know, getting in Gnashing Fang, then, Savage Claw and Wicked Talon. Sonic Break's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. It may be Gnashing Fang, Sonic Break, Savage Claw, Wicked Talon. Anyway, I know it as soon as I see it and I play it out, but right now I'm very tired. My brain's just breaking on me. But you know, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. And we do actually have another one of these. So yeah, I'm gonna presume the rest of the not stream on finishing whatever this is. I'm guessing it's not gonna be too much. And then doing one more chapter in the Gunbreaker questline. Tierbeck has gratitude written all over their face. Oh, Tonberry, how nice of you to visit. Thanks to you, we're having more fun in dreams than we ever had. We're really truly grateful, us pixies and the children both. When we first created Lee Meg, I never dreamed that it could become such a beautiful place. Everything in it is a treasure, and I couldn't be prouder of what we have. And, lest you wonder, I continue to fight the good fight, devouring nightmares across the realm, including those Onlad accidentally creates. Speaking of Onlad, they've been wanting to speak with you, Tonberry. If you have a moment, let's go see them in Lee Meg together. I'll join you. It's coming up with the build you want. That's cool. You like Red Mage too, but it's really simple. Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. Like, even Mr. Happy just had, like, a Black Mage versus Summoner versus Red Mage video come out. And Red Mage ended up coming up short because it really is so simple. It's one of those quests, or not quests, but it's one of those classes. Like, if you just had your best friend come into the game, and you wanted them to play it and enjoy it, but not feel overwhelmed, but enjoy the story, play through the story, and have things to do within the game, it's kind of like the one to go for, give or take. I know you can't play from the beginning of the game as that, but when you can, and it's just an easy place to jump in and try something new and feel safe. It is a very cool thing about Red Mage. Has a very straightforward rotation, and it's a lot of fun, but it is the most simplistic of them all, needless to say. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath either, honestly. By the looks of things, I don't know if we'll even get another class at all. But if we do, I don't know. I'm really hoping they'll one day at least naturalize Blue Mage. Maybe we'll get more classes, though. We already know we're not going to get more races, so maybe at least we'll get more classes. And I know a lot of people are out there still rooting for Tom Mage. And Beastmaster. Beastmaster would be great. Oh, you're all here. Lod, I'd swear you haven't budged from this spot since I last saw you. Have you been gazing out of Lemeg again? I have. It's hard to explain, but simply gazing out of the place makes my heart sing. It's a feeling I remember from another life. Tonberry, there's something I've been waiting to tell you. You helped me to fill the void in my heart, to find purpose for my existence, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Though I've stopped seeing Titania's dreams, their will lives on in me, and I'll honor it by watching over Lemeg. Born of the souls of children, as we are, the pixies tend to get caught up in the moment in our failings. We need someone to watch out for us, to find us when we lose ourselves. That's to say, we're not meant to be alone, and from now on, we'll see it to none other. We'll see to it none of us is alone ever again. Okay, makes sense. Tonberry, I know I've already thanked you a dozen times, but I want to thank you again. You didn't only free my friend, you freed their will as well. And now everyone may revel in their precious garden of dreams, as they had intended, mortals and pixies alike. Also, want to say, I'm absolutely green with envy. It's so unfair that the king has you all to himself. I must admit I'm envious too. Would that the king would share Tonberry with us. Yes, even a little piece of Tonberry would be nice. Is that a Lalafell joke? Oh, good grief. When will everybody learn? This mortal is Mon. Do you hear me? Mon, Mon, Mon. Yeah, no splitting me apart. On second thought, it's more than plenty that you visit from time to time. Yes, please come and see me again. Me as well. Well, I should get back to my task. Online, I could use some help. Do you want to come with me to see Uni? Take as much time here as you like, Tonberry. We'll be waiting outside when you've had your fill. It's one of those classes, a great starter, but not great for veteran players, yeah. You feel like Red Mage is exactly what it's supposed to be? Jack of all trades, master of none. Basically, yeah, I mean, you couldn't really say it any better than that. It's definitely, I mean, it's what it's pretty much always been. Like, when Red Mage was first introduced into Final Fantasy, it's kind of what it already was as well. It's one of those, like, it's fun to play, fun to see, easy to have in your party. They can do DPS, they can heal, they can, in older games they could almost be tanky, not in these games obviously, but Yeah, you know, pretty much jack of all trades, master of none is the best way to put it. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. You're not going to be mad if they're in your party because they can heal and DPS, but you're not reaching, you know, for the stars every time you see one at the same time. I must say it saddens me that I can't be your branch, but whenever you're feeling weary, know that I'll always be ready with an invigorating dream for you. Tell me, Tonberry, before you met us, did you ever imagine that mortals and pixies shared such a connection? How do you think people would react if they learned that we were spinning their fun-filled dreams and devouring their nightmares? Well then, if people still have nightmares, then they would know who's to blame. There's only so much one Porksy can do, you know. If necessary, perhaps I shall ask my master to take more of me. Well, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Brief though it was, it's truly been a joy adventuring with you, Tonberry. But whenever you can spare the time, I hope you'll visit us. After all, we can never have enough help making dreams fun and beautiful. I'm actually hit level 74 tonight. Reputation up! I don't think we actually have anything else. I'll check. We got the macaroon cushion, we got the stuffed Porksy, we got the wind-up Porksy. Or the wind-up Pixie. Do I have one of these lamps, though? It'll make flower lamp. I think that's actually new for me. Cool. Go drop this off at the free company house real quick. They're gonna do Black Mage numerous. Oh, Black Mage numbers having heal and res. That's very true. I mean, it goes without saying, it's kind of like, again, you know, you had that Mr. Happy video I was talking about a little while ago. I feel like he tiered it well, not just because I'm a summoner main and I love playing summoner and all that. A big thing about it is, what's the best way I know how to put it? Just how they are, like, Red Mage may be the best with mobility, may be the best with mitigation and rotation, but Black Mage has those numbers, which are greatly appreciated when having them in the party, but mobility is very limited, especially with having to use things like Leylons to help boost your skills and your numbers. While Summoner is basically DPS and has an ulterior kind of focus upon things. I actually really liked that video a lot when he did it. Oh wow, this thing's a lot bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. Don't actually even know where to put it. It is a lot bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, this is a good spot. Like, right here. Tonberry lamp on one side, random pixie lamp on the other. And with that, I'm gonna get a quick travel to Eastgard. When I get back, I'm gonna take the very last restroom break of the night. Give me just a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's do this last little piece here. Travel to Ishgard and do this quest. I really like the Gunbreaker story, and we're gonna have like a little ending chapter here. I'm kind of excited to play. We kind of like had the build up last night. Kind of excited to see what's about to happen next. I think we gotta go to the Forgotten Knot. Hey, Cruz, thank you so much, and I understand wanting to log out and play some Resident Evil 3. Good luck with the gameplay there. But thank you so much for, you know, jumping in with the queue. Glad to have you for sure, and thanks for sticking around on the stream. Definitely appreciate you. In-game and in-stream, both. So have a great night and everything, and again, you know, enjoy everything there in Resident Evil 3. Allows firing of successful rounds with your gun blade. Oh man, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to like work on this sometime soon as well. My rotation. Things are gonna have to come off and things are gonna have to go on for sure. And I don't really know which direction to go just yet. I wish they did like a lot of classes instead of like continuously giving you new moves. Kind of like replacing them a little bit so you don't have to keep continuously changing your hotbar commands. But let's jump into it for now. We'll worry about this in a second. Sophie is beginning to wonder if Radovan will ever return. For better or worse, the Elodea are nowhere to be seen. Reese and the others seem to think they've abandoned their mission and gone back to Garlemald, which I highly doubt for them. Failure simply isn't an option. But what I want to know is, where is Radovan? I have a good mind to pack up and leave him here, or at least find somewhere warmer to wait for him. If there's one thing I can't bear, it's standing about doing nothing, especially somewhere as bitterly cold as this. I know. Let's go and ask the Temple Knights if they have any work for us. Hey, you have a good rest of your night as well. And can't wait to see you next time, Cruz. Definitely. Again, tomorrow, I'm literally grain of salt this one. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up, and hopefully it does pan out the way we want. 10%? Actually, it's going to extended storage, so it is actually downloaded. It's going to extended storage, so technically I think we'll be ready for this tomorrow. Again, I'm gonna have... Oh, Jesus, it actually literally started all the way over. That is some shite. So yeah, I'm gonna be downloading this tonight. So tomorrow, for sure, we'll be able to play some Fallout 76. I forgot when that random internet outage, whatever the hell, went down. It sucks so bad. Anyway, I'm going to be downloading Fallout 76 tonight, for sure. So tomorrow, that will be what is being streamed. And Friday as well. So the next 2 nights after this, I'll be doing Fallout 76 stuff. But, you know, I will be back Sunday night doing some more Final Fantasy 14. And then Monday will be more Fallout 76. I'm going to start that switching between things, between the days as that goes there. But, again, won't be too long till I'm back on Final Fantasy 14. I plan to actually do Fallout 76 tonight, Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow night, and then again Fallout 76 on Friday. But between the download and everything, I've talked about it a lot during this stream and the last stream that got clipped. It didn't go the way I had planned. But hopefully tomorrow things will go to plan and such like that. We'll see though. I'll keep definitely everybody informed. If you don't follow on Discord, I definitely recommend it. It's the best way to find out what's going on in my streams, if I'm gonna stream sometimes, or if a stream gets canceled, and the reasons why it may have got canceled. But for now, we'll keep focus on here, and just, you know, we'll see tomorrow night. And good night to you as well, though, Cruz. What took you so long? I've already been and spoken to them. Okay, I didn't expect that. It's literally exactly what she said. I thought I said it wrong at first. Anyway, there's a client looking for protection, but they wish to remain anonymous. We're supposed to meet them in a place called Twin Pools, which is in Western Kurthas, apparently. Seeing as we have nothing better to do, we may as well go and find out what they want. We should pass the time until Radovan comes back, if nothing else. Such a long travel. So, Rez, out of curiosity, I've been thinking about it. I could always start the storyline to MK11 all over. Would you ever be interested in seeing those streams? I mean, it goes without saying with anybody. And also, I actually had a really awesome opportunity given to me just literally last night. And I've been in solemn thought. If I were to switch these streams to anybody that's watching now, it goes without saying, and to anybody watching in the future that wants to get on the comment section, if I were to switch any of these streams over to, like, maybe stop YouTube and Twitch, that's a big statement there, and maybe do Facebook streaming, how would people feel about that? It's not set in stone, and it probably isn't gonna happen. I've been trying to integrate Facebook into a lot of these streams. I had a sponsorship offered to me before all this COVID-19, you know, this whole virus thing that we've had going on offered to me, and I've been hoping it would pan out, but I really don't know how it's going to go. But I had an offer last night for Facebook streaming, and I've never done it before, but it just almost seems like an offer that's too good to pass up, like a good group, friendship, just like a really good thing going on. And I've given it consideration, but I don't know if I could really make the leap. It's a big jump. Might be in the minority on that, though. I know what you mean. Like, I've really thought about streaming the MK11 story. Like, I wish I would have, honestly, now that I've played through it. And I'm getting closer, and, you know, now we have this other thing coming up. We have a lot coming up on the channel. I'm not really trying to overwhelm it with too much content either, though. So that's the big thing there. But I don't know. The Facebook thing probably isn't gonna happen, at least not separately. Like, I really don't want to drop YouTube or Twitch. I've really enjoyed my time building the community and fans and, you know, the friends and everything along the way doing all this. I'm really hoping that sponsorship that I actually had going on before all of this actually does pan out. But, again, I don't really know. Things as far as, like, this virus has changed everything for a lot of people, you know. You wouldn't even think about it as far as streaming, but a big example is, you know, Final Fantasy XIV here. It is just turned into one of the biggest what-ifs or maybes as far as, like, gaming goes. Really hoping things do change there. If you're curious about the sponsor, it was a thing with Restream. If you remember, like, throughout last month, I was doing a lot of, like, announcements and things like that, trying to get people to use Restream more often. I still do it off and on, but I was supposed to be getting a sponsorship that actually granted me a personal page note that I could actually be using on my Facebook page for Tomberry Disciple to do my streams live there as well, along with still doing the YouTube and Twitch streams live. And things were supposed to pan out well. The same person who reached out to me last night was really excited about it as well also, and things just kind of like went awry with this whole virus thing going down. I want to actually reach out to him, and I'm probably going to be doing it next week to see what's up with that, to see whether it's going to happen or not going to happen instead of holding my breath. But I don't know. I mean, the big thing is I've been using Restream for, like, pretty much since its birth. I've been here for a long time using this platform to stream onto YouTube and Twitch, and you know, they've been a really good company. I love streaming onto YouTube and Twitch at the exact same time as well. But in saying that, I don't know. I'm in a weird spot with the whole streaming thing where I have an opportunity and I don't want to miss out on it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I've put a lot of thought into it lately. But let's get on the more positive note. Gonna have a little level sync going on. Sketchy. My prayers have been answered. I was beginning to think the Temple Knights had forgotten about me. I do hope you will forgive my need for secrecy. The nature of my request is very sensitive, you see. Now, if you would be so kind as to follow me. Sounds like a trap. Also looks like a trap. We're also looking like we're going the opposite direction we should be going. Definitely a trap. I can't break free. No, yeah, it was a trap. Wriggle all you want, little fly. Nothing escapes my web. Interrogatovon? Maybe? Twouldn't be a shame for you to die without knowing the name of the spider who ensnared you. I am Vitus Ko Marsala, commander of Alode. When we came to collect the old goat who had strayed from the herd, I never expected to find a prowling lion, or should I say, warrior of light. There are many Garlemald who would be delighted were I to present your corpse, and I doubt that restoring me to Peerless Prior will suffice. No, Legatus would be far more fitting. Vitus van Marsala has such a wonderful ring to it. Yes, so close I can almost taste it. Your tail ends here. I don't have a tail, I'm a Lalafell! Radovan! I could smell it from a mile away, even though my nose is stuffy. You try to limit your time on Facebook, though? Yeah, no, that's one of the things that kind of, like, gets me with all that. A lot of people do. I'm the same way. Radovan, where the bloody hells have you been? Tracking the other day. That's how I knew they'd come after you, Tonberry. Prisoner 1441. If I am not mistaken, first you refused my kind offer. Then, you have the audacity to escape, and now this? Whatever am I to do with you? You're not the one with a few tricks up his sleeve, Venus. The shot collar. When we first encountered the other day, I noticed the collars they were wearing. I had one myself not long ago. This must be your way of maintaining discipline. I took one of them to Mamula, who engineered a device similar to yours. How ironic that the very colors you so are fond of could be turned against you. He just killed his own people. What exactly is this guy? He looked more like a Dark Knight, and now I'm just, I don't know. Worthless dogs. Of course, I never needed the LAD or those magic traps to slay the likes of you, but I prefer to leave nothing to chance. No matter, we'll just have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Speaking of which, where did you find those antiques? If you think they can compare to the Garland gunblade, it is a gunblade. Oh, well. You're wrong. Very wrong. As much as I wish to fight him alone, there is more at stake here than my pride. We must rid the world of this beast once and for all. Dunberry, Sophie, follow my lead. Here we go. I like that I can use most of my skills though, so that really helps out a lot in this battle. Do hold still while I take your head, little lion. Is that a Lullaphil joke? So far, so good. Time has come to end it? Oh, jeepers, what does that even mean? Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna die over here in this corner. Almost died over here in this corner. They made it. I'll do what I can. Oh, jeepers, thank goodness. There's no one left to save you. Oh, Jesus. Ah, jeepers. I'm dead. Almost there. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm dead. Yep. God damn it. I was so close. 10%. He got me right there. So close. God damn it. Way too close right there. Gosh, it's such a long fought too. Right there at the end. And I had it. Shit. Hopefully it goes a little bit better this time. Got to 10% last time. That was so close. It felt like she still healed you outside of the battle. Looks like that's like her best thing she's got going on, is that last move there. Might have already lost again. Oh my god. Get out of it. Go. Yeah, I've already lost again. Son of a bitch. I can do this, though. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. Here we go. Jesus. getting there. Slowly but surely. Sorry, my focus is so up right now. Shit. Oh, last push. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, thank Jesus. Jeepers, that took so long. That was quite a fight. A little bit tougher than what I thought it was going to be, but it happened. We beat it. Whew. Jeepers. I never thought I'd live to see the day that Virus called Marsala made his match. You're a better gunbreaker than I ever was. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you both through. You're sorry? I should bloody well hope so too, you great oaf. What were you thinking, threatening Mamula like that? Not to mention leaving us to escort him to Ishgard. When Tabrea found me and Mamula, I noticed that Alade watching us from a nearby cliff top. I thought it was strange that they'd pass up the opportunity to attack us, so I made it appear as though I had abandoned you and started following them in secret. I discovered their primary target was now the Warrior of Light, not Kato Mamula. Their scouts saw you on the way to Camp Dragonhead and reported it to Virus, who then called off the ambush to see for himself if the information was valid. Powerful as he was, He would never show his hand unless he was certain of victory, so he waited to make his move. One thing I did not know for certain is that even if the three of us fought together, we would stand a chance against the mind of the other day. That was when I decided to consult our fugitive engineer. When we talked into the early hours of the morning until we reached an understanding, he agreed to construct magic tech control device. In order for the plan to work, I would have to remain hidden until the very last moment, even from the two of you. But I thought you needed time alone to think about what you had done. The remorse I felt for dishonoring myself was no act. When I realized Mamula's identity, I wanted to confront him about Boja, and I needed him to get away from you and Reese. I never had any intention of killing him. All I wanted was for him to admit to his crimes. But it still gave me a sick sense of satisfaction to see him on his knees, defeated. That is when I knew I'd betrayed the ideals of the Gunbreaker, that I'd abandoned my honor. I want to thank you for guiding me back to the true path. Anytime, broski. With Vita's gone, any remaining members of the Holiday are free of his control and are likely to be treated as fugitives running from the Empire. In any case, I think it is safe for Mamula to come out of hiding now. Thank you, Rez. And here it goes, last restroom break of the night. I'm gonna travel back to Ishgard. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back, and we're gonna wrap this up for the night. Okay, here we go. Let's wrap this up. So Riz, have you actually started any good new anime lately? I've been at a draw. I've been watching Dr. Stone on and off, and I've been trying to keep up with My Hero Academia. They're a little behind on episodes on the English dub, but I've been trying to like find something. You know, Dr. Stone's been pretty good, but I've been trying to find a little something. behind on all your enemy. Whew. Well, fun fact though, My Hero Academia has been catching back up with English dubs though, so that's a really good thing. The season's actually over if you're on the subbed version of it all, but if you are watching English dubs, they're starting to catch up slowly but surely. They actually added the latest episode of My Hero, not My Hero, but Black Clover recently as well. Some things are starting to catch back up. I've been watching Dr. Stone, I've been loving that. Allow me to express my gratitude for vanquishing the Yellow Day, which I understand was due in no small part of Radovan's marvelous idea involving the Magitek colors. I'm glad to hear the device I cobbled together functioned as intended. Yes, we couldn't have done it without your help. Vitas alone pushed the three of us to our limits. Had Alude joined the fight, things would have ended very differently. We owe you our lives. All things considered, it was the least I could do. A remarkably simpler matter, in fact, compared to my next endeavor, the installation of Ishgard's Ceruleum healing system. Oh wait, it was heating system, my bad. While I may never be able to adequately repay the kindness I have been shown, I must begin somewhere. Until we meet again. Yeah, the season for My Hero Academia, yeah, it's over right now. Unfortunately, but yeah, this season just ended. Tanberry, since I first met you, I knew you had the potential to become a gunbreaker. As the only one of my clan to escape the destruction of Boja Citadel, I thought the art of the gunblade would die with me. Now that I've passed on all I know to you, my successor, I feel there is little for you to gain from taking on assignments with us. Yes, we hardly expect the Warrior of Light to spend valuable time assisting us with our money-making schemes. Before we part ways, however, there is one last place I would like to visit with you. I hear a great many adventurers who hope to make a name for themselves head to Revenant's Toll. I imagine there will be plenty for us to keep busy, but more than anything, I am hoping to find others to whom I can impart the teachings of my clan. Once people see you with your gunblade strapped to your back, I'm sure it'll pique their curiosity. So will you come with us? Sure. I wonder if I actually gotta travel there, or maybe it'll zip me there this time around in the cutscene. Ah, okay, sweet. I must confess, we would have struggled to find the place without you. Yes, when I first heard about a remote settlement populated almost entirely by adventurers and the like, I was expecting it to be a lot more lawless and chaotic. Not fights over card games and that sort of thing. What a pleasant surprise it turned out to be. With a little luck, I'll find candidates to train as gunbreakers. Although it goes against the traditions of my clan to teach outsiders, meeting you has proved to me that we're being overly cautious. You see, the gunblade is forged for one purpose: to protect. We feared that its technique would fall into the hands of those who seek to oppress and conquer, such as the Garleans and the Allagans before them. Centuries of being beset by enemies on all sides taught us to fear and mistrust those not of our clan. That is why we kept our art such a closely guarded secret. But when you came to our rescue that day, you acted without thought for your own safety to aid those in need. This is the true essence of the Gunbreaker. You have your own ideals to protect, your own promises to keep. Go forth, Tonberry, and follow your path, wherever it may lead. Awesome. Black Clover seems its seasons never end. Didn't even realize when we went to season 3 from 2. It feels like it's kind of getting close to the end of that season as well. I'm not sure, really. but things are definitely indifferent in Black Clover as well. In order to undertake the next Gunbreaker quest, you must first meet the following requirements. You must complete the main scenario, quest Shadowbringers. You must complete the role quest to have loved and lost. Once you have done so, the next Gunbreaker quest will be available from Radovan. I'm guessing at level 80, and to get that, it'll be a little bit, and with that, I'm also going to call it for the knot. I know we got to do the role quest, but that is not gonna happen tonight at all. It is very late, and I've been on here far longer than what I thought it was. This is how long I initially thought the original stream was gonna be. And it got split into a two-parter. And, whew. I've had fun and definitely had some progress tonight. Got to, wait, did we get to level 74 tonight? I'll see when it pops back up over here. It was close to level 74 if it wasn't. But yeah, I agree. I love the fact that Black Clover seasons are so long. Yes, just this far from being 74, so not quite, but did actually get a lot of progress. And I really cannot wait to jump back into this again. Again, it won't be tomorrow. I'm going to be continuing to let Fallout 76 download throughout the night. And tomorrow night will be Fallout 76 for sure. Wastelanders, knock on wood, nothing happens. But that is the plan for tomorrow, and hopefully you can catch me then. But if not, I totally understand. That is the plan though. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Thought it would end after the elves, but the other said nope. I feel ya. It may not be over yet. I know we're at least nearing the end of it though. We're getting close to that season. Or the season's in Black Clover, just by the way things are, I really don't know actually. We just hit one of those random like segments where they do flashbacks but include other content that wasn't before, like behind the scenes in the middle of a flashback kind of thing. We had a part 1, part 2's finally out now, so I don't really know what's gonna happen next with that. But I'm excited to see it when it does happen. But again, with that, I'm done for the night. I'm tired, I'm getting hungry, I've got work again tomorrow, and I want to actually play another chapter or two in Injustice, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here for the night for Final Fantasy XIV, and for the week, needless to say. Again, tomorrow night will be more Fallout 76. I'm not sure how far we actually are with the download now. It says 28 hours, don't believe that. It's only because I'm actually playing Final Fantasy XIV at the moment. Once I get off of here, it's actually gonna start going a lot faster. So we do actually have a while to go, but it's not that long. But I do thank you all so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. And if you can't catch me or don't want to catch me doing Fallout 76, and you can't catch me, you know, tomorrow night or Friday night or even Sunday night, until next time. Sunday night I will be getting back to Final Fantasy XIV. I might do it Sunday and Monday actually, just to kind of like keep a requisite kind of deposit of like information and like streaming and, you know, so many things going on. I think I will. I think I'll do it like two streams tomorrow and Friday. I'm gonna do Fallout 76 the next 2 streams. Then Saturday night I actually am taking the night off, and then I'll be back on Sunday night where I'll be doing Final Fantasy XIV. Then I'll do it again Monday night because I could be doing role quests. I could be doing more Beast Tribe quests coming to a conclusion with the next one there with the Kitari. So I think that's what's actually going to happen. So it'll be the next 2 streams will be Fallout 76, and then I'll take a day off. Then the next 2 streams after that will be Final Fantasy XIV, and then I'll start doing that day in, day out, switching between the 2. It'll work out. I'm going to try to find a schedule on this. So right now we're 2 for 2. The next 2 streams will be Fallout 76. Then the 2 after that will be Final Fantasy XIV. And then we'll go day to day switching between the 2. But again, thank you all so much for watching. And again, Fallout 76 will be happening for sure tomorrow. If not, I mean, it'll be more Final Fantasy XIV. But Fallout 76 is going to happen for sure. I'm making sure the download happens tonight. I'm making sure, believe me. But again, thank you all so much for watching. All the support from Twitch, all the followers and the subscribers, and then all of these subscribers and members on YouTube. I thank you so much. And all of the support from Patreon. Thank you all definitely so much for all the support. Hopefully things do come together for me pretty soon. I do actually want to branch out into Facebook as well and still be able to stream onto all these platforms live. It is my main goal, and hopefully these things can pan out. If not, I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, we'll see. But I do thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much for all your support, everybody. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It definitely helps me out more than you know. And to everybody that liked the last video, thank you so much. And if you didn't catch the first part of the stream tonight, I'm definitely going to be adding it onto the playlist onto YouTube, or you can check out the archives on YouTube and Twitch. It'll be there for you to watch it as always. But thank you so much, and I appreciate everyone and all your support. But until next time, everybody, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have fun with whatever you have planned. If you're excited for MK11, hit it up in the comments and tell me about it. I'm very excited. Or, you know, whatever else. You can always hit up that comment section later on after these videos are posted as well. And I'll always read them, I promise. But I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have fun. And until next time, everybody, I'm out of here.